My name is Gary Crawford, and I've been with Parrish-Hare for 20 years. I am an inside salesman working in a satellite store. Everybody doesn't have a particular job. Everybody has an eye that there's something they're responsible for, but we all have to do everything. So I work in the warehouse, I work the counter, I'm inside sales. It's whatever needs to be done. Here at our location, we start them in the warehouse. And we work them in the warehouse for a while, we work them on a counter for a little while, they drive a truck for a little while. They get to know every end of the business as far as the daily operations go, because like I said, you never know where you're going to be that day. So we start them out at the bottom and bring them up to the top. Listen to your customers, basically. Don't just, don't tell them what they want to hear. Be truthful with them, because they all want to hear that, it's all taking place for them right this minute, and it's not. But just be honest with your customers and listen to your customers. Pay attention. When I first started here, there's two of us here now that are the original crew. And then there's one that came in a couple of weeks later on, and then everybody else has just kind of filtered in since then. But just working with the people and knowing the people and all the longevity we've always had together makes for a pretty good crew. So if anyone stands out in my mind, I don't know who that would be other than anybody that could put up with me for 20 years. I don't think I've got a proudest moment. When we first started this store down here in Midlothian, we started across the street in a warehouse building. It had 3 roll-up doors and 1 personnel door, and we had to take 1 roll-up door out and put a glass storefront in there, and then we had to section off part of the warehouse so we could have an office area and a counter area. So getting that done, and then the following year we moved into this building we're into now, so that was pretty amazing to us. 1 year in business, and then we got to build it. So getting started, everything right, getting the company going in the right direction down here probably made us all feel better. I work for another electrical supply house. I've been doing this since about 1970, 1972. So I've been doing this for a while. But in all that time, I've only worked for like 4 different supply houses. So not bad.
Oh, you spent quite a bit of time here.
I have spent quite a bit of time here.
Do you have any interesting hobbies? Do you just like hanging out with your grandkids?
I do play golf. I try to play as often as I can. And then I've got 1 grandson now that plays select baseball, so follow him all over the place. 2 granddaughters, so the kids keep me pretty busy. And then I do have an old truck that I pedal with.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
What kind is it?
It's a 65 Chevrolet C10.
What color?
Red and white.
Red and white. Nice classic.
Yep.
What made you realize that you wanted to stay at Parrish-Hare for so long?
It's more of a family feeling. Feels like you're working with family, and then, like I said, all of us in this store have been together for quite a long time. I think that we all work together good, we all get along together good. It's just a good feeling, and I don't know what it would take to get fired. I know that's strange to say, but because everybody's so laid back, and it's just a good company to work for, I feel like. They've always, any decision I've ever made as far as business goes with a customer or something, right or wrong, they've always had my back. So I don't feel like, that my neck's on the chopping block all the time. I treat my customers and my salesmen's customers like they were, it's the only customer I've got. So they're going to get whatever I can do to make anything happen, whether they're a 3-man operation or a 60-man operation. I'm going to do whatever I can do to make it happen for them. So I think that, and honesty, I think it's what keeps them coming back. Because every supply house out there has a price. You know, I've got the lowest price. No, I've got the lowest price. So our pricing is not the main factor of why we have our customers, our long-term customers. It's got to be something else. It's got to be the personnel that works with them or the way we do business. That's exactly what I believe in. For the longevity that we have with some of our customers, yes, I do. I do. They trust us to get them the best price we can, get the material where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. And just from the bottom to the top, as far as the company goes, everybody takes that customer in consideration. So it's got to be, like I said, it's got to be customer service that drives our success.
Not saying it's going to happen soon, but when you do retire, how do you want people here to remember you?
Flash.
Flash?
I've already gone into semi-retirement. I only work 4 hours a day, 5 days a week. I put in 20 hours. So I can stay busy. I've got a reason to get up in the mornings and get started. I'm not just sitting around the house. I come here, I get transfer truck unloaded, whatever needs to be done in the mornings, and then I go. So just remember me as that guy that does what he says he's going to do and gets it done.
Parrish-Hare, willing and able to invest in your future.